In 1980, 22-year-old Terry Fox started running across Canada. Embarking on 6,500 kilometers of marathon is difficult for everyone, but Terry faced a unique challenge. At 18 years of age, he had been diagnosed with bone cancer and has his right leg amputated 15 centimeters above the knee. During this time in the hospital, Terry met with numerous patients, and it was their story that turned him into cancer activist. By running across the Canada, he sought to increase awareness of cancer, and he was raising the money by asking every Canadian to donate at least $1 for his research in the cancer. And he gave the project name the Marathon of Hope. When Terry started his journey in St. John's, Newfoundland, he wasn't very well known. But by the time he arrived in Ontario, he was a national hero. In order to boost the people's public awareness, he met with numerous politicians and then athletes and then public figures on the way. He managed to run for 143 days, covering more than 5,000 kilometers and reaching Thunder Bay. But at that point, cancer reappeared in his lungs and became too ill to continue. Terry died not long afterwards. On his 23rd birthday in 1981, he died. Although Terry's life was actively very short, he was still continuing to give inspiration to the millions of people. Before passing away, he was named a Companion of the Order of Canada, becoming the world's youngest person to receive this honor. He also received the 1980s Low March Award, which is given to the Canada's best sports person. Today, Terry's legacy continues. Every year, individuals in 16 different countries participate in this marathon, which is now the biggest one-day fundraiser for cancer in the whole world. Since its inauguration in 1981, more than $600 million have been raised. Landmarks, roads, parks and buildings all over Canada bear his name. What's more, Terry's personality and action also changed attitude towards a people with a disability. Despite losing his leg, he did not see himself as a disabled and could not stand anyone's pity. Instead, he argued the amputation had led him to more rewarding and challenging life, thereby encouraging people to take a more positive approach to the life. Now, what can we learn from his story? People say, I don't have this, I don't have that. Just see Terry's life. He didn't have his right leg, but still he covered the distance more than 5,000 kilometers. 5,000 kilometers is not short distance. He was running without a leg. Can you imagine? So we can just learn from the story. And he never said that, why God did this with me, and he never complained. He was very faithful towards God. He once told that, it happens to everyone and it happened to me also. So what's the big deal? God has given me the power to fight it, I will fight it with it. So we can learn from his story that one should not give up the hope, but one should have the positive approach towards life. Learn something positive, what I can do for people, how can I sacrifice, how can I can make my life more positive. He was most youngest person to receive that Canada's most big award, right? He died at the age of 23, but see his name and fame in the whole Canada, right? So we can also try, and we should not also lose our hope when something is taken away from us, but we should embark our journey. Although there may be many difficulties, but still we should go on. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.